Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about hitting the productivity wall. Are you ready? Let's get started. Listen, I'm not talking about literally hitting a wall. That could be dangerous and it might hurt. I was recently asked a question by David, and it goes something like this. David said, what do you suggest to do when you personally hit the wall and realize your focus is waning, but your boss and coworkers think you're still moving forward well in your work? Well, David, it's a great question. The first thing I would say is congratulations, you've got them fooled. I mean, you don't feel like you're doing as well as you could, but they're still thinking you're doing fine. Well, congratulations. But seriously, we're the ones that know this. Perception is not reality in this particular case. If we know that our focus is waning, as David said, or our passion or our motivation, or in some way we're not at our very best, we know. And so if you're feeling that, hopefully the rest of this video is helpful to you. I've got 4 pieces of advice to help you to sort of get your mojo back. All right, let's get started. First one is determine your gap. David's gap was focus. Your gap might be motivation. Your gap might be any number of things, passion, whatever it is. Figure out why it is that you're kind of stuck. Define it. What is the gap? Where is it not going so well? Define what it is. Don't just sort of be vague about it. Be clear about it. Define your gap. Number 2, hit your reset button. Now, if we're talking about hitting the wall during the course of the day, hitting your reset button might be getting up and walking around the office and coming back and sitting down. It might be taking a deep breath. It might be doing something on the weekend. Do whatever it takes for you to hit your reset button to kind of jolt you back to where you want to be. If you've determined the gap, that's the first step in hitting the button. But do whatever you need to do to take that mental break so you can get back to where you want to be. Number 3, find your why. This really should say find your why or remember your why. What is it that gets you excited about this work that you're now waning on? What is it that fuels your passion that is now missing, whatever that might look like? Find your why, remind yourself of your why, rekindle your why, find your purpose. Do that on your way to solving this. And lastly, act refreshed. Even if you've done the other 3 steps and you're not quite back to where you want to be yet, act it. You may have heard the idea of if we act first, our feelings will come along and follow. I'm encouraging you to do that. I believe if you do the first 3 steps, and maybe only one of the 3, but if you do the first 3, I don't think you'll have to worry about number 4, but you could, if you needed to, fake it until you make it. So you've got a wall in front of you, a productivity wall of some sort. These ideas may help you go through it, or go under it, over it, or around it. I want to thank David for sending me this question, and if you've ever got a question that you'd like me to talk about here, you can send a message. The instructions are here on the screen. Go ahead and do that. We'd love those. But let me close with today's tweet. When you hit the wall, step back, refresh your perspective, and find a new way. Every week, I have a newsletter called Unleashing Your Remarkable Potential that we put out. Guess what? David sent me the question because we asked for them in that newsletter. Each week in that newsletter, you'll see articles, you'll see some fun stuff, and a whole bunch more, all designed to help you unleash your remarkable potential. If you're not already a subscriber, why not start today? All the information's right here. Thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Remarkable TV.